Hello everyone and welcome to VuduMoto. I'm Jose, not Liz. Liz is not with us, unfortunately, today. Good and bad. Bad being, she's at physical therapy. The good being, I'm going to do a little bit of surprise for her. Not a big surprise, but a surprise in a way that we know she's getting carbon on her bike, but we're waiting for parts from Ducati. We're waiting for the panel. That $850+ panel. I mean, I can remember when I started riding back in the 90s, $850 was plastics for the whole bike. But this is a Ducati, and we're in 2026, so big difference. So for this $850 panel, we're waiting, and in the meantime, I'm going to put some carbon on her bike, get a smile out of her. We're hoping, which it should be easy. She smiles a lot. So in the parts that I'm going to put on her bike today are, so we are going to go with this beautiful rear exhaust cover, some shiny ass carbon. Her tail section, it got scuffed up, so we're adding this as well. We're going to put this carbon on the swing arm, the brake line cover, chain cover, and this beautiful rear hugger we're going to put on her bike today. So I want to get a surprise out of her. Like I said, not a big surprise because we know she's getting carbon, but we were just waiting on parts. Okay, it's taking a little longer than what I was expecting. We had to lift the gas tank, had to pull off some fairings, pull off the seat, all because of one screw that is buried under the gas tank. So this isn't a simple job. It's there's a little process to it, but let's get after it. Okay, through the magic of editing, bam, the carbon is on. And it looks awesome. It looks freaking great. We are moving forward on getting Liz's bike back on the road and looking even better than before. So here's the carbon pieces. Looks great. 4 pieces. And let me tell you, it's not as easy as you would think, even though it looks beautiful. And the reason being, the hugger goes on easy. The brake line and ABS line, that goes on easy. But the screws under here and there's 2 of those. You see those, you go, oh no, it's fairly easy. No, there's a 3rd screw that is buried in there. The panels have to come off. Because why? Because the tank has to come off. Or the tank has to lift up, I'm sorry. So in order to lift the tank off, the plastic is pushed into that and it won't let the tank lift. So you have to pull all the fairings off. You have to lift the tank up, pull the seat off, of course. And then you have to loosen up this bolt, the bolt on the other side. And then the other, where's that other bolt at? There's the 2 sub-fairing bolts. So those have to be actually taken out so that the seat can be lifted up about 1 inch. Pull the old plastic off and then put the new carbon on. And you have to like rotate it off a little bit and to rotate it on, because unless you pull off the whole subframe, you know, then it goes on easy, but then you gotta tear off the whole subframe and all the wiring and all that. So anyway, that's done. Again, this is not a tutorial of how to. This is just me showing you the parts I put on this bike to match the parts that she has put on already. We have to do this tail section because her tail section is scratched right there. I think this is gonna look a lot better with that red, because this red will go with that red. She likes the flag. She likes the Italian flag on there, but I think that might be under the clear coat. It doesn't look like it's gonna peel off. That's why I'm worried about this. I'm worried about that it'll peel off if we just put a sticker on there. So if that sticker peels off, then that'll look like crap, but we'll decide later. For now, we are just gonna move forward and put that tail section on and wait on the other side panel from Ducati. We all have a good side. Right now, this is the ugly side. Why? Because we're still waiting on the fairing from Italy. Once we get the fairing in, we'll be able to put these 2 pieces together and the bike will be complete as far as repaired. But wow, look at this carbon fiber. It looks fabulous. We'll do the sun side here in a second. Popping in the sun. Tail section looking awesome. The red and these little red accents. There's not too much, there's just enough. Looks freaking great. Wheels, you know, maybe triple tree. You know, maybe do some wheels, like I said. You know, who knows what else? More carbon fiber. You know, it's a new channel, so we're excited about getting things going, doing some builds and doing some upgrades. This looks fabulous.
Right.
Like, subscribe, and share. Thanks for viewing.